Hey guys, this is Donna and I'm going to be showing you a quick tutorial on how you can decorate a plain iPhone or iPod or whatever case you have into a decoupaged case just to make it nicer looking. And so, yeah. First things first, I have this iPhone case. No, this is actually my iPod case. And I decided that I'm going to decoupage this. And if you don't know what decoupaging is, you can go and watch my other video on decoupaging. And yeah, you'll need also a design printed on a piece of paper or scrapbook paper. For this, I printed out this Aztec design. This was laser printed, and I recommend that rather than ink because the ink might bleed with the Mod Podge. You also need a foam brush or a paintbrush. This is just what I have right now with me. You'll maybe need an X-Acto knife like this or scissors. The final material you'll need is Mod Podge. And this is the Mod Podge I'm going to be using. And it is glossy. So let's just get right to it. So here I have the design on the paper. I cut off a bit of the paper. And what you're going to do is take your case and your Mod Podge, try not to use that much, and in this project less is more. So just apply it on to your case. Now you're only going to be applying on the Mod Podge on the flat surface of your case for now. Okay, now that you have your Mod Podge, you're going to take your design, flip it over, and if you're near the sunlight, you can see that you can kind of tell the back of it. And because this is an Aztec design, it is very geometric, and I want the design to be glued on as straight as possible. So yeah, and you might want to determine how your case should go on. So I'm just gonna flip it over, make sure the design goes on properly. And that looks pretty good for me right now. And smooth it out. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Once you have done that, you can start folding at the edges to see how it's going to have to glue down. And now you can cut off a bit off. You don't want to cut too much off. Now, if your case has cutouts like that, you want to also cut into those parts. Okay, and each corner you want to make a slit like this. And try wrapping it up. And once you have the idea, you can start adding the Mod Podge. Okay, so far I've folded them in, but they're not quite secure. I'm gonna try putting more glue on, and then after you've done that, you can try and cut off bits and then seal it in with one more layer of Mod Podge, a thin layer. Okay, so I've already put on 2 layers of Mod Podge, and you can see that I already cut out the little hole here on the case for the camera. And if your phone case or whatever case has any holes like this, use an X-Acto knife to cut out a little bit less than the actual hole, and then you want to fold in the rest of the paper. And for mine, I didn't do a good job because I actually put on a layer of Mod Podge first and then tried to cut it. So I do recommend you to cut the hole first and then apply the Mod Podge over the whole case. And yeah, that's basically it. You can leave it plain like this, or right now I'm planning on adding some pearls. So I'm going to use my E600 glue, and this glue is really good for gluing back polymer clay and other things, and I'm just going to use that to glue down my pearl rhinestones that I have here. You don't need much of that, and I'm going to be placing 2 of these rhinestones, and it's going to create a bow kind of thing. Feel free to comment down below with any questions that you have. This is a very easy way to decorate your case if you have a plain one. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this. And also, when you look at it, I just want to show you the texture. The Mod Podge does create a texture, if you can see that. It's kind of like a matte finish. If you don't like it, you can always glaze it with another glaze after you Mod Podge it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial.